How did I manage to get to the United States without biting the dust? After living in Peru for 4 years, farther from family than a man could be, and filled with anxiety because of xenophobia, damn it all, I set out for the United States of America. My buddies would ask me,
¿Te vas a ir solo? ¿No?
Chacho, ¿no te da miedo por ahí?
Bueno, mano, quédate por ahí.
I told them it's better to travel alone, more doors open up, it's easier to fend for yourself than to look out for 2 or 3 others, because you'd think out of 3 one's gonna rob you or something. Plus, I didn't want the weight of someone else's death on my conscience, since this trip was pretty risky. A few months before my departure, the best co-worker I ever had died, Johnny, aka Cobra, and that left me with a heavy heart and a lot of pain while I was still there, because he always looked out for me while we were working. He'd find me jobs, and I'd do the same for him. We took care of each other. He really, really was like a brother to me. I started my journey in the south of Peru, specifically in the city of Moquegua, then went through Ecuador to reach Nicoclí, a coastal city in Colombia, where you catch a boat to get to the entrance of the jungle, the Darien Gap. On the boat, everyone was scared shitless of it tipping over and getting robbed. I was laughing my ass off out of nerves, and after about 2 hours of sailing, we arrived at Capurganá. Honestly, I thought we would rest up in tents there. After a week of traveling and reaching the beach entrance at 4 in the morning. Especially since I hadn't been sleeping well. 3 a.m. and we're at the coast, baby. Just waiting for daybreak. I'm kinda tired, not sleeping much. It's a bit tight given I'm 6'2", pretty tall. Then, well, groups were formed to head into the jungle and we set off. Day 1, jungle, this is really the jungle. We start beginning the hike, we're ready. Let's see how far the body can handle it. And we're on life's paths, giving it our all, babies. Let's go, let's stick with it. I'm still good, have been walking for hours, and I'm unscathed. And this is just the first day, without much sleep. When we got to the beach border, we had to wait our turn, since each day, the Darien let in between 2,000 and 3,000 migrants from various places. So, by this point of the journey, I wasn't alone. We're crossing this swamp with a friend back there.
Estamos pasando por este pantanal con la compañía de mis compañeros allá, ¿ves? Saludos.
This is my friend.
My friend
Yeah.
from Africa.
From Africa.
The Conexión Venezuela.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Oliver.
Yes, I'm Oliver.
From China.
Yeah, China.
Yeah.
She doesn't speak English, baby, pure Duolingo.
We've been crossing rivers, climbing down mountains, trekking through lots of mud, all to reach the first campsite. Then we took a dip in the river to freshen up and let the cold water reduce the swelling in our legs. Man, it's been tough. Look at this steep climb, it's a real struggle.
Saluda ahí, Genesis. Saluda, brother. Lo que, todavía estamos ready.
There's also a beautiful view over there. I think it's popular with tourists. You're probably wondering what kind of food we brought: 2 loaves of bread, half a kilo of cheese, sugar, lots of bocadillo, a type of sweet, and some panela, raw sugar cane, which is what they call canca in Peru, chewing gum, another toothbrush and toothpaste, ham and red tart, which is a type of vitamin 6 cans of tuna, Noel biscuits, coconut and Oreo cookies, 4 cans of Noxop pre-workout supplement, not a single almond milk powder since I'm lactose intolerant. I have a Big M protein shake, chocolate flavored, about 1.5 kilos, or 2 kilos, and another 1.5 kilos of a strawberry protein shake. We also have 1 kilo of peanuts, about 300 grams of almonds, and cocoa flour. I carry this backpack full of food with a tent strapped to it. That's all it contains, just food. That was everything I brought. After setting up my tent, I had a surprise when I realized the tent was smaller than me. My feet stuck out, and it happened that there are venomous snakes in the jungle. There have even been cases of them biting people, so I couldn't sleep that first night. It's the end of day 1 at the first Biro campsite. Still full of energy, untouched. Tomorrow will tell if my feet hurt. What do you think of the campsite?